Good morning. Today I am going to Hampton, Connecticut. I am going to be bird watching at Trailwood. It's an Audubon center. It was the private property of Edwin Teal. It is a beautiful, beautiful spot. There's a small little pond in the front of the house and a very, very large pond back in the woods. It abuts the airline bike trail. We're gonna just walk around the property. The trail system is pretty good. Not like Pomfret in terms of the easiness of it. It is more woodsy. The trails have a lot more roots and rocks and stuff like that to get through. We'll be getting there in a little bit and I will take you on my bird watch. I just got here and pulled into the small little parking area that is before the house. This is where you need to park if you come here. The house is private. We will walk through the trails. There's a couple trails. You just cross over the driveway and the first trail starts there, or you can go up a little bit and then there's a trail off to the left. So yeah, let's go find some birds. These guys were just everywhere on the property. They're prolific at this time of year, and they tend to be that way in the fall as well. I do love to hear their mewing sound, but they are a distraction sometimes when you're trying to bird and you look and it's just a catbird. Phoebes, these birds tend to be in open fields and near water. They love insects. They tend to find a perch and will dive after insects and then go back to the same perch. They're fun to watch. This right here is a really great spot in terms of finding some different birds. You have the water, a lot of scrubs, bushes that they can hide in, and because of the water you're gonna have a lot more insects over here, so that's definitely a lure to certain birds, but actually the sound of the water is a lure to the birds as well. That's definitely how prolific the yellow warblers are right now. I've seen 10 easy, just around the pond and in the field. The yellow warblers are just one of those sweet singers of spring. The sweet, little more sweet call of the yellow is just, for me, one of those signs of spring. The male has that nice, beautiful, rusty streaking pattern in the front, while the females do not have that. So once you've been around the pond, Then there's a couple trails that go off of that go into the woods. They've done a great job in the last couple, like created new trails or knocked down brush where the old trails were so you can get to them. They've really done a great job cleaning up. So when I said before, you know, the trails were a little more difficult than Pomfret, they've actually cleaned them up enough so that they're nicer. You're still going into the woods, you still got rocks and roots and stuff to contend with, so you have to pay attention, but overall they've really cleared the trails really nice. There's tons of birds out today, tons of yellow warblers, catbirds, chestnut-sided warbler, soaring northern parula. A lot of towhees just in this area. So I've only been really around the pond. I'm going to go into the woods now. I'll take you on a little bit to show you what the trail looks like. The northern parula, really cool looking bird. Love the yellow underneath and the white eye ring. It is a migrant that doesn't stay around here very often. It heads definitely to colder climates. I'm just coming out of the woods, heading, this is Starfield Path. Going back to the car by the house. I'll put the video together, see how many species I had, but it was quite a few. There was tons of tree swallows. Yellow warblers were just crazy today. Blue wing warblers. So some really neat stuff. Scarlet tanager, first of the season, and yellow-headed vireo, good birds. So it was definitely a productive day in the woods.